Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we are reviewing a 2025 Ford F-150 STX. This thing is awesome. Let's get into it. Before we get started, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Joe Machens, Capital City Ford here in Jefferson City, Missouri for allowing me time with this vehicle. Please reach out to Mike for all your vehicle needs. Powering this 2025 Ford F-150 STX is a 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6 engine, producing 325 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. All right, starting in the front here, let's take a look. We have this blue Ford logo and a black grille on this particular model. We still have black recovery hooks down here, air dam right here also. I'd probably remove that if that was me, but and then this one actually does not have fog lights. This is a base level trim. Kind of see where the light should be here. I love the headlights on these, and one thing I really like about the Fords, especially the newer models, are these daytime running lights coming at you. It looks pretty sweet during the day. I love the amber color there. Coming to the side here, we have some Goodyear Wrangler tires, 275/65 R18s. I love the fact that we get 18-inch wheels on these trucks. For me, that's just a preference. We get a wheel liner in this as well, which is awesome. We just have standard suspension up front. Here's our STX badge. These STX, they come with kind of this highlighter yellow accent on this badge. Not my favorite, but can be painted pretty easily. Just standard plastic mirrors. We do get blind spot monitoring on these mirrors, and then we just get black door handles. No running board on this particular one. We do have the 4x4 on this. Chrome exhaust tip coming out the passenger side. Huge taillights. Those are pretty sweet also. And then coming to the back. So the Ford logo on the tailgate is actually black, which is weird. I wish the front matched the back, but it does not. F-150 stamped in the tailgate. We do have a rear view or rear backup camera here. Tailgate is not powered. Do still get some features though. We have some bottle openers on each side here. Just a cool little feature. Little storage compartment in here. On both sides, actually, no lights, and this one obviously is not bed lined. And then taking a look at the back, I believe we are coil sprung back here as well. It's pretty standard. There's also no wheel liner in the back. So taking a look at this truck, first of all, I love the look of this thing. The white on black is probably one of my favorite looks. And plus with the amber lights up front, this thing looks awesome. I like the black 4x4 badge also. You know, this is a base level trim from Ford, but to me it does not look like it. Let's take a look at the sticker here. So this is a 2025 Ford F-150 with the EcoBoost. 18-inch gloss black wheels. Another thing this one has is a 36-gallon fuel tank, which I believe is standard for these 25s, which is awesome. With that 2.7 liter, I mean, you're getting 18 city, 23 highway, 20 combined on a 36-gallon fuel tank. You'll be able to run forever. I bet your range will be around 650 to 700 miles in this thing, which is awesome. Perfect for long road trips. You know, you won't have to stop as much. So there are no options on this vehicle actually. And the base price is $51,230. There are a couple discounts going on right now. So you actually save $3,000 after destination. This is at $53,425, but after the discounts, total MSRP $50,425. That's cheap here in 2025. Let's just mention right now at Joe Machens Capital City Ford, they do have sales going on this truck. Right now you can get for $46,766, and you have 0% for the first 62 months on any F-150s right now here at Joe Machens. That's a really good deal. It's a great time to buy these vehicles. especially the 2025s, because 2026s are getting ready to hit the lots. Super Duties are here, Mavericks are here. I haven't seen any F-150s in this area at least. Now let's take a look at the interior. We do get leather inside here, just a plain black interior. Windows, lock, unlock. We have a manual seat, which you would expect. Taking a look at these seats, we have this little yellow stitching throughout, which I mentioned is kind of exclusive to the STX. These are just cloth seats. I don't mind cloth seats, so that doesn't bother me. Parking brake here. Here's where we can pop our hood. Lighting controls. Here's our auto start stop right there. Hopping into this vehicle, let's take a look at the steering wheel. Here's our volume controls. Here's our lane keep assist controls, cruise controls. And then here's kind of our menu options. We'll go ahead and start this thing up, and I will show you what the startup sequence looks like. Here's the key fob, lock, unlock. Look at that thing. Manual key. Awesome. Only thing that sucks, this does not have remote start. You could put that in as an afterthought, but it does not come standard. So looking at this, we do get a fully digital gauge cluster, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. So fully digital. Remember, this is a base level trim. And then we have our wipers on this side. We get a column shifter on this one, which I don't mind because that gives way to more storage in the middle here, which we'll talk about in a second. You still have 4 high, 4 low, and you get drive modes still. So we'll just check those out real quick. Normal, tow haul, eco, you get a sport mode, slippery, off-road, and that is it. So several different modes in this thing, which is awesome. Infotainment screen, large screen. I'm pretty impressed with the base trim of these F-150s. The infotainment is still really, really good. Super high quality. You have this small screen on the side here that you can kind of put to whatever you want. Lots of options in here. If we go down and hit our camera button, we do just have a rear view mirror, or backup camera on this, sorry. This camera is huge. It takes up the entire screen, which is awesome. You know, Rams, they don't do that, but Fords, they do. Quality's probably not quite as good as a Ram, but you can see a lot. Hit that again. It's coming down here. Volume controls, tuning controls. Here's our fan speed. Here's our climate controls all throughout here. 2 USB ports there. 2 more right here, USB-Cs. Standard plug-in right there. Lots of storage down here, and then we get a ton of storage here because we don't have our shifter right here. And then phone storage, 2 cup holders, lots of storage down here actually on each side, the driver and the passenger side. And then this is a pretty deep little pocket in here. Hope you all can see that. It's really bright today. Standard glove box, and then that is the passenger side. Soft material on the center console here, and this thing's massive also, and you get this nifty little tray, which is pretty cool. And then 2 cup holders. I really like the cup holders up top for your passengers. Let's get out and listen to standard. I forgot up here, just a standard rear view mirror and then a glasses holder, and then we do not get a sliding back window either. We'll take a look. So this isn't the best sounding engine, but it's not bad for being a 2.7 a V6. Let's take a look at the back seat. Just window controls and some storage in the door. Lots of storage here, which is awesome. It's, you know, like these base level trims have a ton of storage. We do have map pockets back here. As you can see, we have the 40-60 split on the seats, cloth seats. You have 2 chargers back here, or USB ports, and then vents in the back. One thing I really like about these Fords also is there's no hump in the back. So this is flat. So if you were to put both these seats up, look how much room you have. You could store everything. You're going on a hunting trip, a camping trip, you could pile this thing to the top. And then this is the view from the back seat. So we're not going to drive this truck today. I've driven a lot of F-150s. You can go back and check those out on my channel. They all ride relatively the same with that coil suspension in the back. And this engine, this 2.7, is super smooth. I actually own a 2023 Ford F-150 with this exact engine, and it is awesome. Get about 20 miles per gallon and get a ton of range, which is great. So let's talk about the price on this. $46,766 currently. Sad to say in the current state that we are in the vehicle market, but anything under 50,000, I'm not going to say it's considered cheap, but that is the new affordable truck, which is really sad to say, but you know, 50 is the new 30. That's kind of what I think. So the look of this truck I love. Like I said, I love the front. I love the daytime running lights, the black grille, and you kind of get this little indentation in the hood, makes it look a little meaner. So for a base level trim, I'm digging this. You can jump up to the XLT for about another 10 grand. And there are some options you can add to these STX. This is option free. There's no options in this truck, and it still looks like this. It drives great. Your fuel economy is awesome. That 36-gallon fuel tank, unreal. That's probably be one of my favorite features on this truck. So let me know what you all think of this Ford F-150 STX. Are you digging the look of these base level trims that Ford is putting out? Would you upgrade to an XLT, or are you someone who wants, you know, a Platinum, a Lariat, with a few more creature comforts inside? To me, I might raise this up a little bit, put bigger tires on it, and I think this would be an awesome truck. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.